Ninjago has been around for 12 or so years at this point, and has gone through so many different transitional periods, has gone through all kinds of different seasons, and has definitely adapted with the times. With that being said, you may think that nothing has really stayed consistent with the show during this time, and to an extent there, you'd be absolutely correct in thinking that way. However, what's often overlooked is the actual storytelling that Ninjago brings to the table. That is something that has always managed to remain consistent throughout the years. And this is precisely what we are going to be taking a look at today. We are going to be unpacking everything there is to know about one consistent quality of LegoNinjago: the very simple storytelling. I think that first of all, it's important we get one thing absolutely clear. Ninjago is a Lego children's show. It is aimed at kids before any other age group, and is more or less one hugely glorified advert meant to sell Lego toys, and that's really all it is. But over the years, too many, it's become a lot more than that. And a lot of fans are teenagers who have grown up with the show since the very beginning, or have just recently found themselves enjoying it at a slightly older age. I bring this up as with any show for children, the story is bound to be very simple, with not much to it. And to be quite honest, most of the time, this is a very common trend that you will find with a lot of kids' TV out there. The stories are simple, but not just simple, they're almost too simple, to the point where they have the depth of a piece of cardboard. Now, at this point in the video, you may be asking yourself if I'm bringing up the point of Ninjago being just more than a kids' show. What if it's something huge for adults and it's actually got this huge deep meaning to it? And, well, I do hate to burst your bubble. No, Ninjago is a kids' show. Nothing will ever change that for me. However, I believe that the writers, and really just everybody else involved behind the show, has found a very nice, welcome balance. Not only is it aimed at children specifically more than any other age group, as just previously mentioned, but throughout the years, they have added in just a few different elements to the show and the episodes that make up the show to more or less make older viewers actually intrigued by the show and what it has to offer. This is something that just isn't found in a lot of other shows in the same bracket as Ninjago. I find a lot of this to be down to how simple the story truly is at heart. But at the same time, there are elements that aren't necessarily so simple. But at heart and at its core, yes, Ninjago is as plain and boring as shows get. Good versus evil, that type of storyline, and the good manages to win almost every single time. But over the span of Ninjago's run, speaking just generally here, I believe that they have built up certain characters to the point where the boring, maybe even repetitive aspects of the show don't become stale almost instantly. A lot of Ninja have had some very solid build-ups over the years, and have had great stories involved. The inclusion of new villains for every single season has also helped things too. These things are just all so simple, but it's when you combine the simple with even more simple stuff on top of that, that really give Ninjago its pure charm that it still has to this day. And it's a prime example of how it's managed to last this long, even with very basic storytelling. So then, to run down what we have talked about today. Despite being a children's show, Ninjago has amassed a lot of fans of all different ages, despite having, realistically, very simple storytelling. And I think that one of the main contributing factors as to why this is the case is because of the fact that, while the base outline for the series is just objectively very basic and generic, it's the fact that they managed to tell a new range of stories for each character on top of that helps to string absolutely everything together, which then makes it palatable to the viewer, and it instantly becomes a whole lot more fun to watch for just about anyone, older people and young children alike. This is exactly why I believe that there is something honestly quite beautiful about Ninjago's very simplistic storytelling, because again, while it is very simple, there are other very simple elements piled on top of that make it very much funner to the viewer, and the proof of this can be found pretty easily and obviously by taking a look at how long Ninjago has been running for. Not that many other kids shows can say the same, right? With all of this being said and done though, that is going to cover this video here, taking a look at Ninjago's very simplistic storytelling and why this actually works so well. Before you do head out though, feel free to leave a comment down below. I would absolutely love to hear your own feedback on this topic. If you did enjoy this one though, leaving a like would be truly appreciated. If you enjoyed and haven't already, then please do subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I do post a new video just like this one. With this being said, I will catch you all very soon for a new video. Goodbye everybody.